you guys. I am in Illinois, outside of Chicago. I had kind of a rough week. This Love's that I pulled into, look, they have all these signs. I can't really read that from here, but they have all these signs that you cannot park here more than 2 hours. So clearly the myth that the buzz that Love's is friendly and you can sleep at any Love's is a myth, which I found out during this trip. So I've been holed up at a state rest stop, which I actually like. I feel like they're safer. Like the regular state truck stops, they're quieter. They're monitored. There's employees and staffs and bathrooms and restaurants. So I've been using one of those, and I used one in Michigan last year, and that was almost like a campground. So I'm just doing that again. So I just came from doing laundry, and the card stopped working. So I did half of my laundry. I washed my laundry and could not dry my laundry. So I came to Love's to dry my laundry and kill 2 birds with 1 stone and take a shower, which I believe I've done before. I think I took a shower at a Love's in Arizona. So, but yeah, this trip has been a little bit of a wild ride. My car broke down, so I needed a whole new battery and like half a dozen other things. What else? My glasses are lost somewhere in this car. I wear glasses to drive, and I don't know where they are. My tripod is lost somewhere in this car, so I'm just holding this. And I lost my gas cap and had to go to AutoZone this morning to buy another one. But in between all of that was some really fun stuff with me and my son. So enjoy this footage of that, of us in Chicago. And I'm gonna go put my clothes in the dryer and see if I can take a shower.
Chicago, Chicago, a toddling town, jumping in Chicago.
Jackson, lace up your boots and I will show you around.
You like it?
Love it.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Okay, check this out. Hi. It's so clean and nice. And the bathrooms were clean too. Okay, I'm going to take my shower. Okay, that was amazing, but I have to tell you, it was $18. But it was 92 degrees out today here, so I feel like it was totally worth it. Because now I can sleep in my car more comfortably and not be like sticky and gross. Shower is done. Laundry has 36 minutes. I am showered and ready to go. So I am all showered and fresh and clean and have clean laundry because Sparky and I leave for Wisconsin tomorrow, so I will be ready to go. My whole entire car needs a whole overhaul, but on the way up here, my son drove with us, and so I had my son and a cat. So 2 adults and a cat. So yeah, it was not really conducive to like setting up as a camper, but I started to today, and I bought myself like a table to put the mattress on, and I'll show you guys all that like when I get stopped somewhere in Wisconsin maybe. But now I'm heading to my favorite truck stop, rest stop, the state rest stop, not a truck stop, but it's both. I think it's like 20 minutes away. So I am back at the truck stop. There's not very good lighting here other than when cars are turning their lights on right in my eyes. But this was a good half an hour from where I was actually. And I had to backtrack because of that. If you know me, you know I hate backtracking. But I had to backtrack because of that laundry incident. But yeah, I'm back at this truck stop where I'm going to spend the night in this chaotic situation, but I'm excited to try my new bed because my car seats, my back seats, do not lay flat. It's kind of like a tilt, and it was not very comfortable. So, I mean, my back's not sore or anything, but so what I did was, oh my God, what is wrong with these people? They're like flashing my light. Their lights in my face. But what I did this morning was went to Walmart and got a folding table and put it underneath my Japanese mattress. And hopefully I'll have time to show you my setup when I stop in Wisconsin. But yeah, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go get ice for I have this mini air conditioner cooler, and I was panicked because the charger to it broke yesterday, but fortunately I had another one. So you fill it with ice and then it kind of like mists cool air at you. I don't know how well it really works. Like it's something. It's something. I don't recommend buying it, but it's what I bought a few years ago, and so yeah. So I'm happy that I can do that. And then I'm gonna put my window shades up and go to bed. Yesterday, I made the mistake of getting an iced coffee in Chicago and forgot to ask Steve for decaf. So I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, fooling around on my phone, couldn't sleep. So I think I'm gonna sleep like a baby. And tomorrow we have to go pick up Sparky. So I'm excited about that. And then we're gonna head to Wisconsin. It's the day after a full moon. Even beautiful at my rest stop. Good morning. Can you hear the nice noises of the truck rest stop? Well, actually, I grew up next to a tow truck company, so it's like a lullaby for me. And lulled me to sleep last night. Do you see my keys hanging there? So I almost had a full-on panic attack last night because I lost those keys for like a long time, like probably like 20 minutes. They were way in the back because like I said, this is a new setup, so I crawled back here and at some point I lost them. But then I searched the entire car, and then it occurred to me that I should probably open the hatch and look back there. So all is well. I found them. You guys, this traveling and sleeping in your car camping, car life, it's literally not for the faint of heart. There are so many times like I'm like, I just want to quit and somehow get home. But then there's some really good times where you get to see things you haven't seen before and meet new people and eat good food and drink good coffee and swim and splash in fountains. And yeah, so I don't know. So my bed situation was much better. I slept like a baby. I did not even get up to go use the bathroom at all or anything. It's 7 a.m. now. I'm like an 11 to 7 sleeper. But since I had that key situation panic, I took some time to myself and went back in the rest stop and watched some of my favorite YouTube channels. And so I think I went to sleep probably like 12:30. So I'm gonna clean up and go get dressed. Do you like my little sink? It's perfect for brushing your teeth. Look, here's my jackery. Here's all my kitchen stuff. There's my bed. There's my clothes. Coffee time. See why I love this rest stop? Isn't it nice? And I'm going to sit myself right over there and look out the window. Yeah, this is where I was the other day when my car broke down. Look, there's nobody here and it's all for me. I'm gonna sit right here and do like an hour's worth of work before I hit the road. Look, I'm so fresh as a daisy. So yeah, you guys, this is the same spot where my car broke down. I think when I filmed this for you guys, it was like 9 a.m. when I was here in the same exact location. I was out of there by noon. So Sparky and I were out of there by noon, back on the road. We weren't going far. I don't remember what we did that. Oh, I went on a little adventure looking for the lake, which was not very successful, but I did find it. It's just not, it's not like back home where you can just go to a beach. It's kind of difficult, but I did take her on an adventure. And then we quit car life and checked into a hotel for 2 days. So we checked into a hotel and got 2 days worth of air conditioning and sleep and showers and just all the things because we needed a break after that. But no, I'm back and I'm gonna pick her up today because she did really great on the trip here and she was really happy going to like parks and being on her harness and everything. So everything's going really well in that respect with her. And then to go to Chicago, I brought her to a daycare at Rover. A nice young girl who's playing with her and having fun, and so they're having a good time. So Sparky did not have to go into Chicago. It's very difficult to get into Chicago. Every road around here has tolls, so you have to make sure you select no tolls on the map. It's a lot of traffic. It's a city, so it's a lot. It's expensive parking. It just wasn't advantageous to take her there with us. It wouldn't have been fun for her or us. So she's happy and just trying to enjoy the ride. Like last night I had a really good sleep and I'm having a coffee and I'm gonna work. So I will talk to you later when I pick up Sparky. What a pretty morning. Hi guys. It is almost noon, so I have found a Whole Foods, like I told you. I like to kind of use the resources that I like, that I know are comfortable, like Whole Foods, Panera Bread, Starbucks. If I'm in an unfamiliar place where I don't really feel like trying like trendy cafes or restaurants. So I'm at Whole Foods across the street. There's like a parking lot or something. So I'm also going to use this time to organize this mess. As you see, it's just chaos. And here's my problem. This area, when I've done this before, used to be my kitchen. But I'm picking up Sparky in 2 hours. So this has to be her home. Her bed, I've made her this bed. Her litter goes on the floor, and then her food and water. So she has a whole space to herself. So I have to find somewhere else to put my kitchen. And I'm thinking now that I got this table. Let's see, it's like a table. I'll have this underneath spot. So maybe that could be my kitchen. I had the best morning, you guys. It was so peaceful and nice at that rest stop, doing some work. And last night, I manifested cool, breezy, fresh air. I'm telling you, yesterday, remember I left you and I said it was so hot. It was like 90, it was literally 92 degrees yesterday. But it was this humid, disgusting, gross heat. And remember I had gone to take a shower? Well, by the time I got to the rest stop, there was this nice breeze. And I kept saying to myself, cool, cool, cool. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to have a cool night. Because I found myself like starting to feel negative. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Sleeping in this car. I might have to book another hotel stay. Which, don't get me wrong, I do alternate. When I'm traveling, I alternate Airbnbs and camping and staying with friends and staying in hotels. And like I said, Sparky and I stayed in the hotel for 2 days. But the point of this is like to save money, spend, or maybe not save, but spend less money by staying in my car. That's why I have this whole setup. So, I was very happy to have a cool, breezy night. I think I literally passed out. I think I just passed out once I lay down. This was very comfortable. So the pros and cons of my table bed are that, the cons are that it was harder. I feel like when I have the mattress, so this is a Japanese mattress, just like off Amazon. When I have that mattress directly on the seats, it's like with the back seats folded down, because I didn't take my seats out. I don't know if I'm going to do this long term or not. I might go back to teaching. I don't know. So when I fold the seats down and put the mattress on top of it, I feel like it's softer. I didn't notice it being like harder. But, so that was one of the cons, is it was harder on the table than the seats. Oh, the other con is that, see how much higher it is? It's level with the windows. And when I was, see the windows and then the mattress. When I was sleeping on the mattress on the seats, it was lower than the windows. So even though I have shades for the windows, these two windows I put the screens on, not the shades, because it's summer and it's so hot. So technically someone could see in my, see me in my car, but whatever. It's not as scary as everyone makes you think. Everyone else at the rest stop is sleeping in their car too. So nobody's paying attention to me. When you do these things, nobody's paying attention to you. They don't care what you're doing. So those were the two cons. The pros were, it was level. So I was sleeping straight and sturdy. And I think that table, I looked it up, holds like 450 pounds or something. So it was straight and level. So I was sleeping straight, like normal. And it was sturdy. And it just felt more like normal sleeping. So I slept really, really well. So I think the pros outweigh the cons. As far as the softness, what I think that I'll do if I continue to do this for long periods of time, what I think that I'll do is get one of those fold-out trifolds. I have one, but I gave it to my son. But I think, and that was kind of too big. I think that was a double twin. I think if I just get a twin trifold, or even a cot-sized trifold with like the 4-inch memory foam, I think that's going to be better for me. So I'm going to go eat and organize this car, and I will talk to you later. Okay, this puts a snag in my plan for cleaning out my car. And now it's over. Fresh, natural, organic, and less than $15. Of course, I had to get myself a treat. So, I got ice from the deli because I wasn't as hungry for my whole lunch. And then spilled it all over my seat. So my bottom is wet. It poured rain while I was in there, so I just walked through puddles to the car. So my feet are wet. But since I love water so much, I'm just embracing the cool, refreshing wetness. one way or another, I have to get this car situation fixed in less than an hour. So I'll share the results when I'm done, because then we're picking up Sparky. Okay, mission accomplished for now. Doesn't it look so much better? Only thing I don't have a spot for is that bin with, there's cleaning supplies in it, and that's a garbage bag. But my bed looks nice. There's clothes and blankets underneath it. It actually gave me a lot of storage. And here's Sparky's spot. Her litter and food and water will go down there. She'll have her own spot for the whole rest of the trip. Because the first part of the trip we had my son with us, so it was kind of congested in here. And this was all wrapped up. This comes in a case, this bed mattress, so that was in a case, and all the window shades were in a case, and all the blankets were like packed away, I think in the same case. The only thing I haven't found, I did find my glasses. The only thing I haven't found yet is my tripod, and I think that is like under near the tire if I remember correctly. So maybe when we're parked somewhere. We're gonna head to a state park in Wisconsin, so I hope I have some success there, because I've not had success finding a good park on the beach for me and Sparky, like on Lake Michigan, to just chill and hang out. So I'm hoping that will be more successful. I'm going to get her now. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm just stopping to get gas before we pick her up, because it is very difficult traveling with a cat. I know it seems like it might be easy. A lot of YouTubers make it look very easy, and they've probably been doing it a while, but it's not that easy. Also, I'm never going to leave her alone in this car, so I have to plan everything I do around taking her with me and find places that are pet friendly. Like, I probably won't be able to eat at Whole Foods again because Whole Foods is not pet friendly. So even though she's in a backpack, I don't know if they'd say something to it if I brought her in there. So I did take her into Panera Bread the other day. Online, according to my search, it said Panera Bread was pet friendly. Nobody said anything to me. She just sat in her backpack while I had some tea and looked at my laptop or something. But for the most part, I'll have to have like food in the car. But we have food. Sparky and I both have food for the whole rest of the day. So I have food in the car, I have food for her, and we're gonna try to find that state park in Wisconsin. So let me go and do that now. Sparky and I are back together. Tune in next week as we drive through Wisconsin and Michigan. Bye.